Hi, in this video we will review the manufacturing metrics. In production performance metrics, we have cycle time and production rate, production capacity and utilization, and manufacturing lead time and work in process. Cycle time and production rate. The logical starting point is the cycle time for a unit operation, from which the production rate for the operation is derived. Cycle time analysis. For a unit operation, the cycle time (TC) is the time that one work unit spends being processed or assembled, as an equation that can be expressed as where TC is the sum of time of the actual processing or assembly operation, handle time, average tool handle time. Another point to emphasize is the production rate. The production rate for a unit production operation is usually expressed as an hourly rate, that is, work units complete per hours. The three types of production are also considered job shop production, batch production, and mass production. In job shop production, quantity Q equals 1. The production time per work unit is the sum of setup and cycle time, and the production rate for the unit operation is simple to reciprocal of production time. In sequential batch processing, the time to process one batch consisting of Q work unit is the sum of the setup time and processing time. To obtain the average production time, we use the second equation. For quantity time mass production, the production rate equal to the cycle rate of the machine after production is underway and the effects of setup time become insignificant. For flow line mass production, the production rate approximated the cycle rate of the production line, again neglecting setup time. The last point is equipment reliability. Lost production time due to equipment reliability problems reduce the production rate determined by the previous equation. The most useful measure of reliability is availability. The second point is production capacity and utilization. The number of hours of plant operation per week is a critical issue in defining plant capacity. We need to calculate plant capacity. Quantitative measure of plant capacity can be developed based on the production rate model derived earlier. With utilization is the proportion of time that a productive resource is used relative to the time available under the definition of plant capacity. Manufacturing lead time and work in process. This section examines this performance measure called manufacturing lead time. Manufacturing lead time is defined as the total time required to process a given part or product through the plant, including any time due to delay, parts being moved between operation, time spent, and queues. With work in process, a plant's work in process in the quantity of parts or products currently located in the factory that either is being processed or are between processing operations. Manufacturing metrics include the manufacturing cost. The decision of automation and production systems are usually based on the relative cost of alternatives. This section examines how these costs and cost factors are determined. To calculate total annual cost, we need fixed and variable cost. A fixed cost is one that remains constant for any level of production output. A variable cost is one that varies in proportion to production output. Direct labor, material, and overhead. Fixed versus variable are not the only possible classification of cost in manufacturing. An alternative classification is direct labor, material, and overhead. Direct labor cost is the sum of the wage and benefits paid to the workers who operate the production equipment and perform the processing and assembly tasks. Material cost is the cost of all raw material used to make the product. Factory overhead consists of the cost of operating the factory other than direct labor and material. The factory overhead rate is calculated as the ratio of factory overhead expenses to direct labor expenses. That is the equation. The corporate overhead rate is the ratio of corporate overhead expenses to direct labor expenses. Cost and equipment used. The total cost rate for the machine is the sum of labor and machine cost. This can be summarized for a machine consisting of one worker and one machine as follows. Cost of a manufactured part. The unit cost of a manufactured part of product is the sum of the production cost, material cost, and tooling cost. Finally, the total unit cost of the part is the sum of the cost of all unit operation plus the cost of raw material. Well, this is all for this video. Bye.